Well, guess what? I am confused. I am so confused. I'm a red-blooded male who likes fast things, and I always have fast things, fast cars, fast bikes, fast boats, fast things. And I find myself strangely addicted to the Multistrada V4s. Like, it's so weird. Here I am, like, it's a freezing cold day, the wind chill's cold, it's windy, it's been raining, it's crapola. And I've got an M1000R Street Fighter V4 that I could be on, a hyper motard 950 SP, and I have chosen the Multi to go for a Saturday morning ride in. Now, admittedly, I'm feeling like crap with a bit of a cold, and it's cold, and I've got a heated seat on, and the heated grips on, and the screen protecting me, and it's comfy, and I love it. Oh, but man, this bike, I keep coming back to it, and I've got a bit of a dilemma. I've got a bit of a dilemma because I've ordered the RS Multistrada, and it'll be here in a month or two. Anyway, Fraser's called me yesterday and they say, we've got one here now you can have. It's come early. And I had to take the Hyper out for its first service, so I go out there and have a look-see. And you know when you first lay eyes on a new bike, you have that kind of reaction, that, oh wow, that excited reaction. Well, the RS, the Multistrada RS, I saw it in the flesh for the first time yesterday, which was sitting next to one of these. It didn't do it for me, and I found myself looking at the standard V4S next to it. It's weird, man. It was weird. And look, the RS, look, it is a great looking thing, but that matte paint job, and I don't know. I've got feelings for this bike. I think I'm in love with the Multistrada V4, and when I looked at the RS, I just couldn't see that kind of X factor that I thought I was going to see when I laid eyes on it. Anyway, so I rode out there actually I rode home on the on this because it was out there getting its 1 year service. Oh no, I'm gonna wait here because I don't want to fall behind that thing in the twisties. Anyway, yeah, I had this weird. Actually, let's do a quick walk around. I haven't done a video on the Multi for a while, so let me just remind you, I've taken all the bags off this morning. Okay, here she is. My Denali's on the front, which aren't working. Took the bike in for a service. When I took it in there, they were working, and when I came back, they weren't. So I've got to take it back. They've done something, and my bloody Denali's aren't working, which annoys me greatly. But look, this bike, it's sick. It's sick. Acropoic exhaust. Look, it's not loud, but I love the way it sounds, especially when valve opens. And I don't know, man. I don't know. My question is, should I sell this and get the RS or not? And I'm starting to have doubts, because of all the bikes over the years that I've owned, this one probably calls me back the most. And I've done the most kilometres that I've ever done on a motorcycle on this. Now, admittedly, I did a long ride, but so much fun. It's got this amazing sort of gear, like the way they've geared it and matched it to the engine, and the way they've mapped the torque. Oh god, it's good. And go and look at all my video reviews of me riding this bike, and you can see how much I enjoy riding. It's gonna go a little slow. It's been windy overnight, which always means sticks and branches mid-corner, like right here. which I hate. So you just gotta dial it back a bit when that happens. But man, this motorcycle, it is just so good to ride. And third and fourth gear, that's where it's all at. There's sticks everywhere, little ones at the moment, but there'll be big ones waiting for me mid-corner. Yeah, so just third and fourth gear. That's just creamery, torquery goodness. I love it. The only things I would change if I could, and the reason why I've been thinking of the RS, the brakes aren't that good, and that I really dislike the second to first character. Like when you change down from second to first on this, it's horrible. With the quick shift, you're almost unusable. You got to watch this bike because of the engine in it, you do carry a lot more speed into corners than you think you are. Oh man, it's good. So look, I haven't done a video on the Multi for a while. I've owned this bike probably longer than any other bike. Now I've got the Street Fighter V4s in the garage, so if I go to the RS, do I then just have two of the same? Oh man, it's starting to play on my mind. I'm starting to wonder whether this is the unsellable bike. It may well be. May well be. Oh, it's just creamery. It's weird, that quick shifter, because in every other scenario it's brilliant. It's just second to first that it doesn't work. I have raced it with Ducati. They were like, what? They were like, oh, okay, can't see anything wrong with it. They obviously didn't even ride it or diagnose it, because it's not great. Very windy up here today. And on the Multi, you don't even notice. It's made for crap weather conditions. Made for it. And you just, the way you float with that V4, the way you float through these corners, particularly in high gears, it's a dream. It's if I'm doing any form of medium distance or more riding, there is no bike I would rather be on than this. In fact, it makes me want to do a big ride, a big tour of Australia, which I may well do. A little bit of rain floating around. When you're on this, don't care. Oh, just floating. Look at this. Hope you guys can get the sensation I'm getting right now. Just floating. Oh, beautiful. Sticks. You just got to realise when you're on this how much speed you're carrying. Big bike, hugely powerful, and you do underestimate sometimes the speed you're carrying, and so corners will come up on you and you're like, oh, hang on, I need to turn in. Oh, sounds great. Open up that valve. Love it. So yeah, the question is, to RS or not to RS? I don't know. I just love this thing so much every time I get on it. If I sell this, buy the RS and find that the RS is just another Street Fighter, slightly bigger, more comfortable version, and I miss this, I'll be kicking myself. I don't even know if the RS is going to be better. You know what I mean? And one thing the product managers at Ducati have stuffed up with on the RS, there's no frame for putting the top box on the back. Now, anyone who has a bike like this for travelling and taking luggage will know top box is to go. Like, I've got side panniers as well, but the top box is so convenient. It really is, and I use it all the time when I'm selecting this bike and luggage and carrying stuff's a factor. Use it all the time, and so to not have a mount for a top box, I reckon that's a real oversight. It's a Multistrada Ducati. It's still a Multistrada. People want to strap a top box on, and you can't. And I asked Ducati yesterday what would be required, and it's quite a big fix. It's quite a big mod, which I think is a real oversight. Again, has me second guessing my decision. That fifth gear, there's so much pull. So much so the Insta nearly fell off. That's a worry. Tighten that baby up. Yeah, I just want to ride towards the horizon and not stop. I mean, in my quest for the perfect bike, wow, maybe I need to revisit this. This could be it. This could be it. I wonder if it's a sign of just getting older that I prefer a bike like this. I don't know. Mind you, I mean, I've ridden all the fast sports bikes and own them, and I don't ever remember being as addicted to the feel of a bike as I am to this. The only thing that probably came close was the original, my very first ride on a BMW S1000 RR. I thought when they first came out they were revolutionary. I remember the feeling of that. I was just going, wow, this is amazing. And then things just evolve, don't they? Don't they? They evolve. And you think about what this comes loaded with. Like, I've got hill hold, my favourite electronic feature. I've got electronic suspension and all the traction control, engine braking control. I've got the warning lights on the mirrors for proximity. I've got the active cruise, heated grips. This thing is so loaded with tech. It's not going to be out innovated anytime soon. Heated seats. Oh, and my bum is nice and warm, cozy warm right now. And I am enjoying motorcycling in crap weather. And that is because of the creature comforts of this bike. I've got range, I've got comfort, I've got power, I've got handling. The only thing it doesn't have, other than, you know, great brakes and that second to first shift, is sex appeal. And that's why I thought the RS would be a great move, because it's got sex appeal. But I've got to say, having looked at it in the flesh yesterday, I don't think it has huge amounts more sex appeal than this. In fact, I found myself looking at one of these next to it, so maybe this has got more sex appeal than I initially thought. It might be like one of those kind of like slightly plain looking creatures, but with some weird magnetic attraction. A really sexy librarian. That's what it is. It's a sexy librarian. Really 60 lap period. Anyway, look, I just wanted to give you a quick blast on the Multi. Been a while. The Multi's been on my mind, and this question of to RS or not to RS, I'd be interested in anyone's views on that who's owned both or is having the same dilemma I am, or just has an opinion on the subject. Be keen to hear your opinion. And I just wanted to remind everyone that I still have the Multi, I still love it, and it is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I've owned it longer than any bike probably ever, and I have done more Ks in it than any bike ever, and there's got to be a reason for that. So there you go. That's all I've got today. Till next time, see you later. For those who just want to enjoy the ride home, I'll leave the video on and play some Exodus and you can enjoy the ride home. See you later.